If you look at our position today, there's absolutely no restrictions on our business, and nor should there be. We have two conditions that are hugely problematic in the planning that we got in 2007, and we intend to look to have those conditions removed, one of which relates to use of the new runway at night between 11 at night and 7 in the morning. As I said earlier, we're actually totally full at a number of key times, including first thing in the morning. It's like putting an extra lane on the M50 because you're congested and saying you can't use it until after rush hour. So we think that actually is plainly wrong and needs to be changed. The second is a constraint on nighttime flying on the total airport, not just on the new runway, which constrains the number of flights to 65 from 11 at night until 7 in the morning. Right now, we've about 100 flights at night through that time period, and that's been one of the key factors that's let us develop Dublin Airport so well over the last number of years, is building the long-haul business, which tends to come in early in the morning through to mid-morning. You might ask, what's the impact if we didn't deal with those? It would be horrific. Firstly, the day we open the runway, we would lose about 3 million passengers, so that clearly would not make any sense. By the time we get to 2037, we'd have lost around 6 or 7 million passengers a year, so a total of 80 million passengers would be lost to this island. And clearly that would also have the impact of pushing up the price to our customers and probably pushing up higher fares and reducing the connectivity that we'd be able to provide, which I think would be a huge disaster if you think we're moving into a time when the world is getting smaller, we need to be more independent. We need to forge strong trade, business, tourism links with other parts, and being constrained in that way essentially constrains the entire economy. So we think that is not a good thing. Moving through to how we've been working through this, I think there's a general agreement on the need for a new runway. We announced that we're moving forward with the project last April. Clearly there's a huge impact on people living nearby, particularly those people that live nearest to where the new runway is actually going to be. And so we've been working very closely with them and all of the stakeholders, both formally and informally, in terms of engaging, consultation, and a process of formal consultation as we have gone through the last 8 months. I suppose on the individual side, we have been working through the preconditions that we got in 2007. We've put in place a voluntary house buyout scheme. There are no compulsory purchase orders. We've tried to construct it in a way that gives people as much choice and as much flexibility of deciding what works for them in the future after the new runway is opened. We've established and are putting in place a house insulation scheme, community gains. We're also looking and taking input from our key stakeholders locally on other issues that they face and working our way through the analysis of those issues and what, if any, mitigation we can put in place, with an idea of putting in an EIS over the course of the next number of months so that we can actually go to change those conditions.